Cyrus Stanhope, never a patient man, was always even less so with his third son. "It is done. You will make the best of it. One day you shall thank me." Nausea swelled, threatening to topple his composure. That cannot be she. His father shot him an obdurate look. "You are 9 and 10 with no serious prospects. Duty requires you do as bid." Sebastian turned back to the girl. She was plain and somewhat plump, with large, dark, almond-shaped eyes and a pudgy nose. His betrothed's full, heart-shaped mouth looked like it belonged on a doll. A fresh white dress matched her wintry skin. Anxiety stretched his chest. She didn't deserve this. The poor girl clearly had no understanding of what they all planned for her. A booming voice from the room's threshold startled his thoughts away from her. "Oh, there you are. I see you have met your future bride." Aubrey Wentworth, Duke of Treherne, lumbered towards them. A tall man, he was almost slender except for a prominent belly, which seemed too much of a burden for his bird-like legs. Sebastian had never met Treherne, but the man had a reputation for whoring, drinking, and gaming. The latter was no doubt the reason Sebastian found himself in this predicament. The Duke's bleary gaze rolled over him, his loose jowls hanging like drapes beneath a florid face. "You are Sebastian." He bounced a bloodshot glance between father and son, seeming to enjoy the contrast between the two, between light and dark. "The boy must take his looks from his mother." Cyrus's stiff lips contorted into a joyless smile. "Perhaps it is time for Sebastian to meet his betrothed. After all, there is no reason to delay." Treherne's features grew more pointed. "No reason at all. It will be my pleasure to have Sebastian Stanhope as my son by marriage." Cyrus flushed beneath his polite mask. Sebastian's gaze narrowed as he darted a look between the two older men. Their obvious mutual dislike arced through the air. The undercurrent of an unspoken conversation, one that only the two of them seemed to understand, raged between them. Treherne held a beckoning hand out to his daughter. "Bella," he said, loose jowls flapping, "come and make yourself known to Mr. Sebastian." The girl's almond-colored gaze edged in on them, as though she had just passed that the appearance of these strangers had something to do with her. Her eyes rested for a moment on Sebastian before she rose from the window seat and came toward them. "There now," Treherne said to her, "this is Mr. Stanhope, and one day you shall be obliged to obey his commands." She hesitated. His gut gnarled. This was wrong, abominably so. Yet, minutes later, after a stilted exchange of pleasantries, he found himself back in the carriage with his father, while his betrothed rode in the forward carriage with Treherne. How did this happen? His father stared ahead. "Your betrothal settles a gaming debt. It is an incredible coup for our family." Cyrus flicked an unseen spot of dirt from his sleeve. "I am still waiting to hear your thanks, but then again, you've always been an ungrateful boy." He braced his jaw, well aware this marriage would save the family from destitution. His father should be thanking him. "I see." He gazed briefly out the window. "Treherne must owe you a great sum of blunt." Even now, the man could not spare him a glance. "You have no idea. Do you realize what I have done for you?" Cyrus turned a frosty gaze on his third-born son. "He has no male heir. She is to inherit it all. A special act of Parliament assures that girl will be a duchess in her own right. You will wield the power of Treherne until your own son becomes the next duke." Icy disbelief whooshed through him. "Why have you chosen me for this great honor? Why not Arthur?"